And welcome. Our top focus of this hour, the grand jury probing the Donald Trump-Stormy Daniels case may reach a conclusion next week. Reports say the Manhattan District Attorney's Office has asked for a meeting with local law enforcement officers. This comes ahead of a possible indictment of former President Donald Trump. The case involves a $130,000 payment which was paid by Michael Cohen, Trump's former attorney and confidant, to Stormy Daniels, an adult film actress, before the 2016 presidential election. Stormy Daniels had told people that she had an affair with Trump years earlier. Trump has always denied this charge, but Cohen has acknowledged making the payment. Earlier this week, Michael Cohen completed his testimony before the grand jury.
This isn't a question of vindication. It's not a question, as I stated before, about revenge. My position is that at the end of the day, Donald Trump needs to be held accountable for his dirty deeds, if in fact that's the way that the facts play out. Plain and simple. This is not about him. This is about holding accountability, truth to power, and everything else in between.
Till now, there is no clear picture as to what kind of possible charges will be pressed against former President Donald Trump. Reports say prosecutors are probing whether any state laws were broken in connection with the payments which were made. Meanwhile, Trump's lawyers say he was exhorted into making the payment. They added he should be considered a victim in the investigations. Daniels' lawyers, who helped arrange the payment, have denied the extortion allegations. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Teherani has sent us this report from New York.
According to multiple reports, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office has asked for a meeting with law enforcement to go over the logistics of the possible indictment of former U.S. President Donald Trump as early as next week. While it is a big deal that these preparations are being made, it's not clear whether or not Donald Trump will be indicted or not. Given that the defendant is a former president, there is a lot of planning that needs to be taking place on a federal level, state level, and of course on a city level. Most importantly, how to keep the courthouse here in Manhattan safe, individuals safe, and also securing outside the courthouse in case of possible protests. Now, it's important to note that it's not yet clear what the possible charges against Donald Trump are and whether or not there will be any charges against the former president. Susan Teherani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.